Yo, I'm just looking around and shit, and I'm seeing, everybody, uh, dressed up for the Eid celebration, for the Muslims in Philly, and it just made me think, about why I feel the way I feel about religion. Why do I feel, that religion is a cash grab? You know, religious robbery is what I call it. Um, I'm looking at so many people celebrating the completion of the Eid and everything like that. And I'm not speaking for everywhere, but I'm speaking for Philadelphia. I'm looking at the people and just knowing that they gonna go right back to the bullshit that they was on 30 days ago. And I just always felt like if you believe it's a God in the sky, somebody always watching you, um, seeing what you're doing, good and bad, why not live your life as if? Why not live your life as if somebody's always watching? Live like your creator's always watching you and judging you. Why not? Why not live? Why not live? That should be enough for you to want to be damn near perfect. And it's like you look at this shit and you like, man, people gonna go right back to smoking weed, drinking, fucking, uh, committing crime, doing a bunch of bullshit. Like it feel like the 30 days of the Eid is like a trial period for some people. It's 30 days. If they prayed every day, if they don't have days that they got to make up because they just was on bullshit. You know what I mean? Other shit was more important than that. Habits that they have for the other 300 and something days out of the year. It's hard to kick a habit. It's hard to do all of these things when you are who you are for 330 plus other days. 335 days out of the year, you a piece of shit. It's gonna be damn near impossible for you to be nearly somewhat of a decent person for 30 days. When you got habits all year round, when you live in foul all year round, it's hard to just transition into this good person or this better person all of a sudden. That's why it's important to just try to be righteous all year round, not just during the Eid, not just during Ramadan. I'm sorry, not the Eid, not just during Ramadan. I know so many people that can't wait to go back to their old lives after the Eid. You know what I'm saying? Like when when I was coming up, you know, being a Muslim was like the popular thing to do in Philly. It looked cool. All the cool guys was Muslim. You know what I mean? All the cute girls was Muslim. Like, it always felt like a thing to be a part of. It never felt like I'm trying to really have that relationship with the creator. It never gave me that. It never seemed that way. And the people that I knew that became Muslim was for other reasons. Other reasons outside of trying to find God, trying to be righteous, trying to live the right way all year round. All the niggas I know that's Muslim, they criminals. They in and out of jail. Uh, you know, they might have wanted to become Muslim because they could have more than one wife. You know, religion, religion is robbery, dog. It's a cash grab. It's a shit. Feel like a cult. You know what I mean? Like, Why not be that person all year round? Why not be a solid person all year round? Why not wrong anybody all year round? Why not move like God watching you? You can't tell a motherfucker that. You can't tell a motherfucker, yo, religion is bogus, dog. That shit bullshit. That's why I say, like, people really just need something to be a part of. People have to feel a part of something. It gotta be that. Cause why you need, why would you feel like you need a religion to be a better person, to be a good person? It's like we need something to hold us accountable in order for us to be righteous. Why not just do that shit when we know ain't nobody looking, when we feel like ain't nobody looking? I'm just like this. I don't gotta feel like, yo, God gonna strike me down or I'm sinning right now. This shit, like, I don't know, man. You know, I just don't believe in none of that shit, man. I just don't believe in none of that shit. And I think it's even sadder that somebody will see this and feel some type of way as if I'm coming at them personally. People are so brainwashed. People are so programmed that they won't allow themselves to step outside of the religion, step outside of the programming, step outside of, step outside of that and see it for what it really is. People don't have enough faith. People don't have enough honor in themselves to even consider the idea of them being a God. You know what I'm saying? Of them being of superiorness within themselves. People don't even believe in themselves enough to feel like, yo, I got everything inside me that I need. I'm a God. I'm a king. I'm all of these things that I read about in books. I'm all of those things that I've read in books or seen depicted on television or in a movie. People don't have that much, they don't have that kind of confidence. If you call yourself a God, if you call yourself a king, people will look at you like you fucking crazy. You're not a God. You're not a king. Who do you think you are? Why would you even talk like that? That's blasphemy. That's blasphemous. It's that programming talking. So you won't believe that you're a God, you're a king, you're all of these things you've read about, seen, heard. You won't believe that, but you'll believe some shit somebody told you out of a book. Some shit that somebody wrote down in a book and called it the Bible or the Quran or, whatever you believe in, whatever. You'll believe that. Why? Because it got old-fashioned text. Because they said that, that's what it was. Like, that's because they told you that, because they told you to believe it. Like I said, in my city, I can't speak for everywhere, but in my city, being a Muslim, being religious is to fit in. It's something to, it's a popularity. It's like a thing. It's like a, you know what I'm saying? Like people ain't really looking for God, bro. People ain't really in it for the right reasons. A lot of people, most people not in religion for the right reasons. They not in it trying to really find who God is. You know what I mean? Because if they was, they would be asking questions like, why is this like this? And why is that not like? They'll be asking questions. It's like, no, We told you what it is, and you gonna believe it, and you bet not question it. But for some reason, nobody can tell you to be like that for nothing else in this world. Can't nobody tell you not to ask questions, shut up, go along with the program. You bet not ask without you having a rebuttal and having something smart to say. For some reason, though, when it comes to something that's like made out to be this high and mighty top of the top kind of thing, something that you can't fathom in your mind of being like a lie, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, something fraudulent. Like, that's why I said, man, like, this shit it's generational. We believe it because we don't believe our mom, our grandmama, our great-grandmama, our great-great-grandmama lied to us and tell us this shit, tell us to believe in this shit, not realizing that somebody lied to them. Somebody told them a lie. They bought the lie. They bought the bullshit. They brought it home to you. Y'all shared the bullshit. They brought it home and split it up with you and your siblings and everybody else. And they brought it home. They brought it home, and they cooked it down and they put it on everybody's plate. And because it came from them, mom, grandma, uncle, dad, pop, we not questioning that. No, God is real. God is a white man with blue eyes and white long wavy hair. Bro, my grandma had a picture of a white man with wavy hair with blue eyes in her living room. I thought that really was what God looked like. That was God to me, bro. A white man in my living room. In my dreams, bro, I depicted that's what God looked like. When I imagined God and prayed and imagined what he'd say back or had dreams or whatever, he had a deep voice. White boy, beard, long hair, sandals, a white gown. Come on, bro. They sold us our religion, bro. They sold us religion, bro. Black people, they sold us religion, bro. Especially us. White people believe in Christ and Jesus and all that kind of shit too, but, bro, black people, bro, they sold us religion, bro. We bought that shit. And we broke it down with our kids and everybody else. It's generational. Like I said, people's hearts and intentions don't be pure. It don't be in the right place. People just getting with shit because it's the thing to do. I gotta pick a side. I can't be an atheist. I can't not